We're belatedly live at 5, about 5 past 5 today.
Double 5 today.
Yeah, so sorry about that. We had some technical issues with Facebook's new what would you call it?
Live scheduling.
Scheduling?
My live scheduling program.
We've been joined by Anita. We have a special guest. Say hello, Anita.
Hello.
We're going to talk to Anita in just 1 second. Just to let you know what's coming up on Live at 5, we're going to be telling you everything that's going on at the space over the next week and beyond. We're going to be doing some unboxing, and we've got some extra special news that we're saving for right at the end. So stay tuned for the whole thing. But yeah, before we chat to Anita and explain why she's here, what do you want to tell us about your last week? What you were up to last week?
Well, it's been a really fun week actually. I've had quite a few good theatrical experiences. First and foremost was the first week of Emerge Festival. So it's my first time seeing Emerge, and yeah, there was some really exciting work. And I'm not usually one for dance, but I was thoroughly converted, and I'm looking forward to a second week. And so yeah, it's really good to see young and emerging talent, and yeah, just kind of struggling their stuff and doing their thing. Yeah. Cool. So I started off by seeing Emerge, and I also had a chance to go to the Coronet Theatre for the first time, which is out in Notting Hill Gate. So I'm an East London boy. I don't tend to go that way much, but it was a really beautiful theatre, decked out. It's one of the most like Instagrammable places I think I've ever seen. Heartily recommend a chance to get down there if you have a chance. And I also went to the Lion and Unicorn Theatre to see Perforce's performance of Feel More, which is I think had it had a run at the space with Feel, and then Feel More generated off the back of that. And I think there's several Feel Mores written in response down the line. And yeah, there was some really excellent new writing, fantastic direction by Jess Barton of Mnemonic fame from Two Fest. And yeah, it was a really nice chance to see the Lion and Unicorn, and yeah, they're doing really good work. I think they're a very exciting venue, and I hope to have a chance to go back there very soon indeed.
Cool, they've expanded the Feel universe.
Indeed, and I think in fact, they are feeling even more, because I believe there's 2 more dates which have been added on the 4th and 5th of April, which are Pay What You Feel. So very much recommend, if you didn't see it this time around, go and check it out. It's great work. Yeah.
Cool.
How about yourself, Adam? What's the last week have in store?
Not so many shows. I did go I did take my daughter to her MRI scan, which was really interesting. I've never had an MRI scan, so she's ticked one off the bucket list before I have.
Okay.
But yeah, she's got something wrong with her foot, so she had to go in there, and I got to stand next to her while she had the headphones on and listening to the music. And I was just doing a lot, and she couldn't hear me. She was absolutely fine. She did really well.
Good on them.
So we'll get the results soon and find out what's wrong with that foot.
Yeah. Well, we'll send it. Everyone here at Live at 5 is sending speedy and best wishes to Phoebe's foot. So,
cool. Yeah. How about you? What did you do last week?
What did I do last week? I've just been rehearsing for Emerge like every single day. It's been crazy because it was a bit last minute that I decided to do this piece. I changed my idea at the last minute. So I've been literally thinking about choreography from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. Fair. So I haven't been sleeping very well because when I get an idea in my head, I can't sleep at night.
Right.
Because that's all the ideas come at night. So, yeah. And I think that's all. And I've just been obviously working, so I'm teaching dance and things like that.
Cool.
But yeah.
So you're part of week 2 of Emerge.
Yes, I am.
Tell us about your piece.
So my piece is based on Little Women, the book. And I got inspired by the film as well, because the film came out recently. So yeah, it's based on Little Women. I got quite inspired by, because there's a lot of musicals out at the moment, kind of rewriting history. Like Six has got like the Henry VIII's wives. They're like retelling their story. And then I watched Anne Juliet. And again, it's an old story that they retold and making it kind of more focusing on the woman and the woman part of it. So I wanted to do the same with Little Women. So I've kind of retold it as a modern version. I've kind of made it into 2020. So I describe it as a dance theatre piece. But kind of I've made it in like I've made it into 2020. So like Jo, instead of, she's a writer, but I've got a laptop in the piece. And then Beth, she's a musician, so she's got her headphones and things like that. So it's all like kind of modernized, and I've like put technology into it as well, because obviously we've got a lot of technology now. Cool. So yeah.
And you're performing in it as well as her?
I am performing in it, yeah, because it's weird performing my own work, but at the end of the day, it's also because it's much easier to have your own putting yourself in it, because then you can depend on yourself as well as having to depend on like an extra dancer, which everyone has really limited availability when you're a dancer, because everyone's got different schedules and stuff. So yeah, and yeah, I'm excited to like be my own, do my own work really.
So is it just you, or is you performing with?
I've got 3 other dancers, because obviously Little Women's based
You
on.
gotta have a four.
You
I was going to say, are you all
Yeah.
4 sisters? Or
Women plural. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to my dancers, like, please do not pull out, because I can't have 3 women and live in for Little Women.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got 4 dancers. They're all 3 other dancers. They're all really good friends of mine. Naomi, Courtney, and Claire. So, and they're all different. Like, they all have different styles and different strengths, and it's just so nice to have 4 dancers that all can bring something different, because obviously for the Little Women they all have different characters. So that's what I really like as well. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you're Adam Tandro, who runs C12 Dance
Yeah.
Theatre, he's told me that your journey with them
Oh,
started
God.
about 9 years ago. Is that right?
I think actually it was 10 years ago. Adam, 10 years ago, not 9. No, yeah, because I'm 25 now, and I first met Adam when I was 16, but I'm 26 in like a week. So,
Fair.
and I did their summer course when I had just left a full-time dance school. But yeah, I did their summer course, C12 Summer Intensive, when I was 16, and I had a lot of very low confidence back then, and was kind of on the verge of kind of giving up dance. And they kind of really like supported me, and it was such a nice environment, and they really encouraged me and believed in me, and kind of said, oh, you've got talent and you need to push forward. And it kind of was thanks to them in some ways that I kept dancing, actually, because it made me see a different side to dance than because I'd gone to a strict ballet school. And then yeah, and then I did my I had work experience when I was 18, so I did my work experience with them. So I went and watched a company rehearsal and joined in company class as well. So that was like when I was in sixth form. And then I just kind of, you know, with social media and stuff, just kept in contact. And then 2 years ago, I came to watch the Emerge Festival as an audience member. Adam just invited me along, and then and now here we are. He actually sent me a photo yesterday of 16-year-old me. With my, so I did their summer intensive twice. I did it when I was 16 and 17. And there's a picture of me like with my certificate with brown hair. And yeah, I look very young. So I said we need a new one.
Great.
So I'll put both pictures together.
Have you got anything else coming up? Is there anything you want to plug?
I don't know if I've got anything to plug apart from Emerge. I do. I mean, I am choreographing for Givenchy, which is quite like a big thing that's happening this month. But I can't really plug it because it's not really something that audience members will come to.
Right.
But it is a big opportunity that I'm very excited about, because yeah, this is quite like I've never worked with like a big brand before, so this is kind of like one of my first big jobs when it comes to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that's just come to Emerge.
Cool.
It's great. Like, I think especially support your fellow creatives and support your fellow friends and stuff, because we all go and watch musicals in the West End and, you know, pay a lot of money for the tickets, but it's also important that everyone started somewhere. So yeah, I think it's important to like invest in those that are still growing and everything.
Absolutely.
So,
Indeed.
Great. I couldn't do it better. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I know you're halfway through your tech, aren't you, at the moment?
I
So you're going to dash back off.
So I'm going to go back
You're
and
gonna
put
join
some
Edmund
lights,
back in the hall
do
and,
some lights, yeah. But yeah, thank you so
Cool.
much.
No worries.
Thank you for joining
Thanks
us.
for coming on,
Great.
Anita.
See you
And
later.
we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.